Hey guys, welcome back to Ohio's Finest Outdoors. Today is an epic video. My dad has caught a lot of big bass this year, but none of them are like Hawgzilla. Stay tuned.
So, oh yeah. Oh yeah, a giant. Biggest this year. Boom! Boom! Hooked up. I think so. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Don't. True giant. Biggest this year. A true giant. Boom! Boom! Biggest this year. Tube bait. Or I should say the belly's the biggest this year. Look at that stomach right there. Thank you, thank you. Man, that stomach is huge, Bacola. Said the stomach is huge. Yeah. I'm out here with my guy, Mr. Bacola. I told him today we was going to get a giant, and we're still not even done. And I would bet the house today that we get a giant. And a giant is exactly what we got. Look at that pig right there. Blue Rock Custom Tackle tube bait, 4-inch. You better get some. Toad, baby. We're getting ready to let this giant go. Look at that right there. Giant bass. Getting ready to let this girl go. There she goes. Thank you, Betsy. Thank you for watching that giant catch, Hawgzilla. My daughter explained to you that I've caught numerous giant bass this year, but let me explain. Hawgzilla was built a little bit different than even some of my 7.5 pounders that I've caught this year. From head to the tail, it was thick all the way through with a nice sized head. And did you see the girth? That's the reason I named it Hawgzilla, was the girth. It looked like it had swallowed 3 or 4 bluegill. Let me tell you about that day. It was 92 degrees and we had fished another pond, but I told my guy, Bacola, man, we're going to this certain pond and I will bet the house that one of us catches a giant that day. And my confidence was high. Even though it was 92 degrees, the moon phase was right. It was a new moon. So that's my favorite time to fish. I was fishing a rock point and I was focused on the right side of this rock point that came down to that deeper water. And a lot of times, dog days of summer, fish deeper water, and I wasn't even popping it. I had a 4-inch, this is my go-to right here, a Blue Rock Custom Tackle 4-inch tube. I had that Texas rig, and all I was doing was throwing it up there, and I was just dragging it down, and then the key is I was leaving it set for 5 seconds at a time. And a lot of people can't do that, but that's when a lot of them bigger fish pick that bait up. So on the first initial drag, nothing. Reel my slack in, second initial drag, nothing. Reel my slack in on that third one, I let it sit, let it sit. As I go to tighten my slack up, I feel my line getting tight and see it swimming off to the left, and I set the hook. The funniest thing about this story and about Hawgzilla is when I first set the hook, I imagined this fish to be 3 or 4 pounds, and I've caught tons of big bass, but it wasn't fighting. I see this fish go sideways, it dives sideways, and what I see is a giant bass. However, what I saw didn't match up to what I was feeling. So I figured my mind was playing tricks on me. So then it dives back and I see the same thing. A giant bass from the top to the bottom, just big. But again, it wasn't fighting. And I'm like, man, what I'm seeing ain't matching up to what I'm feeling on the rod. And then out of nowhere, that fish dives down. And that's when I realized, you'll see me in the video start pulling string out. That's when I realized I got a giant. And soon as it dives down and I start making some gains on it and it starts rising, it shakes its head left, shakes its head right, jumps, then makes a nice size jump right in front of the camera. So it does all of this within 10 seconds. And I just reach my hand down and I grab it, and instantly I know, and you will hear me say, the biggest this year. Hawgzilla, I appreciate the fight. Thank you for letting me catch you. I appreciate all the subscribers out there. Continue watching my videos. Thanks for all the love and support. We will have more videos soon to come, but this one right here is special. Hawgzilla.